guys one of the five kickoff techniques. This is episode 1 in the series. So this technique is called the chip. So just a little bit of recap. You should go watch the video before this to explain, because I have to explain why when I explained why it's important to have a good kickoff technique and what it is and everything, because it's just very important. I will tell you tell all about that in the previous video. Go watch that and watch the next video that will be uploaded in a couple of days. And so this is episode 1 of 5. So the first technique I will be talking about is the chip. So how do you do the chip and what is the chip? So the chip is the most basic technique in the game. So all you'd have to do is go forward while boosting the entire time and then just hit the ball. It's most effective when so there's two types of setups: the close setting and the far setting. Close setting, far setting, close setting, far setting. So this is the best in far setting because when you hit the ball, it will just go into the goal. But in close setting, if you try to do the same thing, it will just hit the rim and it will come off and then you can't score. And so see, you just won't score right off kickoff. But far setting, you will score. See far setting, you'll score right off kickoff. Close setting, you won't score off kickoff. But that's adjusted with this one. There might be other exceptions. And there is a way to score from close kickoff, but from the close setting. But that's a completely different technique, which we'll be talking about later on. And so how do you perform this? Just full boost until you hit the ball. Just full boost the whole time, really. So you see I scored from close setting, but I went a little bit back. But you don't want to do that because that takes up time. So you just full boost the entire time to hit the ball. And you hit the ball and it goes in. So that's with the far setting, but close setting, it's just not the same. You can hit the rebound, but that's pretty hard, especially if you're like a bronze player and you're not that good at the game and you're pretty new. Then you should definitely be using this. The times to use this setting, the times to use this technique is when you're in either you're winning 5-0 up or 3-0, 5-0, 4-0. When you're up and you're winning, that's the times that you should be using this chip. But also you definitely don't want to use this when on the first hit, unless you're a bronze player. If you're a bronze 1, bronze 2, or a bronze 3 in ranked, you can use this because the players usually don't know how to counter it, especially in bronze 1. And you might get a goal off it, but they might be able to counter it. And so I'll tell you the counter. So if you're further back and you see them, all that you have to do is just go up. As soon as you hit it, you just jump up. And even the same thing when you're closer to the ball. And the far setting and close setting have the same effect. Just jump up as soon as you're about to hit the ball, because then when the ball can't go over them. You see, when you hit the ball, it just goes really high and then goes into the goal. Or when you're close, it goes really high and hits the rim. But so if you jump up, they can't do that. They can't score on you, and you can't score on them. If you see them jumping up, but when they hit the ball, you shouldn't be using this. That's why you don't want to use it on the first, second, or third, because you want to analyze their kickoff techniques. And if they're trying to chip you, you have to jump up, and you can, if you see that they're boosting, but then they stop boosting for a second and then they start boosting again, do this chip. That's because if they're not boosting at all, if you feel like you're gonna get there before them on the further away, the long setting, the far setting, and you feel like you're going to get there first, just chip them, and it's probably going to go in. Another way to save it is to go back in goal and especially when you're further back, the far setting, you can use this on other techniques too. You just go back in goal. You just want to be here. And then if you see them going up high, then you can boost for longer. But if you see them like not that high, then you can just like boost for a little, like here. It just really depends. So those are all the techniques. This is the most basic technique in the game, and it's not even a bad technique. Many times it is bad. You definitely don't want to be using this in gold. So like this is a good technique for bronze and like maximum silver 2 or silver 1. But in gold or platinum or anything, you definitely don't want to be using this technique. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Make sure to watch all the other videos. And bye.